Hi, I'm Ella Zacheski, and this is my life map. So when you open up the website, you have the home page. It has the link to the page with my podcast on it, and then it has 7th grade humanities. Inside 7th grade humanities, we have our projects page. When you open projects, I have my original, my flat. I have my life map 2.0 updated as of a few weeks ago. I have my family tree. I have my Texas Revolution project with the YouTube link. I have my Texas Passion project with the Google Slides link. I have my country project with the sites link. I have my pandemic and epidemics project with the YouTube video. And I have my amendments project picture. After looking at the projects page, we can open the tab and go to the tab that says Spill the Tea. This was the podcast that I'm in. We have 5 episodes. We have episode 1, episode 2, Halloween edition, the Texas Passion Project edition, and the Traditions edition. After looking at the podcast page, we can go to my life map as of 2022. We have my Dear Reader letter, a newspaper article, a Pinterest board, a playlist, and a scene. When we open the Dear Reader letter, it loads in. And it's like, Dear Reader, my name is Ella Zacheski, and it explains everything that's happening in my life map, including like a little guide and why I chose to do the things I did. And it's just to introduce the reader to what they're going to see. After looking at the Dear Reader letter, we can go back up to the tab and then click on the newspaper article. I wrote a newspaper article called the Milky Way Times, and it's from June 2060, and it's celebrating 10 years, and that we're celebrating 10 years of living on Mars. And it has this wonderful painting that I mentioned was painted by Jeremiah. It's not actually painted by Jeremiah, but yeah. So, I had helped to create a habitat like a bubble, and then we filled it with all these amazing things, and now it's celebrating 10 years living on Mars. And then when we scroll down, it has upcoming events. There's a meet and greet that would take place for the 10th anniversary, and people like me would be able to take photos with the people and answer questions. And then there's a little thing called the world ending, because Isaac Newton predicted that the world would end in 2060, but people like the Aztecs had believed that the world would end many years ago, and that hasn't happened yet. So it's like, is the world actually going to end in 2060? After the newspaper article, there is my Pinterest board. And I was inspired by my Asian heritage to do a Pinterest board over boba tea, because I was sitting in the boba tea store, Sugar and Spice, and I was like, this is something I come to very often, so let's add this into my life map. Majority of these pictures were actually taken by me. Anything that says like Sugar and Spice on it, or like Gong Cha, or like the Happy Holidays ones, those were like all taken by me. Then after my Pinterest board, we have my playlist. And I am a huge musical theater nerd, and I love Disney with like all my heart. So when the option was to do a playlist, I was like, I have to add almost every single piece of music I love. And that's a lot of music. So here I present to you Ella's super awesome playlist, and this playlist includes almost all of the music on my phone, which is musicals, Disney movies, random TV shows, and like random artist songs. There's a section all for musicals, all for Disney, all for non-Disney, and then just like random artist songs. And this is about 48 hours of music. It's a lot. And then right after my playlist, we have my last artifact, which is my scene. I love theater, and when the option was to create like a little scene for a play, I really wanted to do it, so I made a conversation if I could have a phone call with my fourth grade self. There's the YouTube link right there, and this is like the intro picture. Fourth grade me was sitting in a classroom in New Jersey, very shy and not really finding what she likes to do with her life. And then now it's me currently who knows what she wants to do with her life and has all of these fun friends. And she's a lot happier than fourth grade self. So, yep, that is all of my artifacts. And I hope you enjoyed my life map. Thanks for listening.